Hello everyone, my name is Party Midnight, and welcome back. This video has nothing to do with Call of Duty Zombies. Yeah, so, interesting thing, I was looking back at the past, which is something I try to hardly do recently I try not to look back at the past, because you gotta keep moving forward. You don't have time to look at the past when you're moving forward, But I took a look back into the past and thought about how things have changed, how things have stayed the same, and other things of that nature. Yeah, and thinking about it, the past, there's a lot that changes, but a lot that stays the same, and it feels like it's one continuous cycle, if you will. And looking back at the past, you see that people have been right about future events, but those who don't study the past are doomed to repeat the future. That's not the quote, but you know what I mean. Those who haven't studied the past are doomed to repeat it for the future. Something along those lines, but you get what I'm saying. Different incarnations of people tend to repeat the mistakes that the past have brought. I guess that's what I'm trying to word it as. And, it's not going to end anytime soon. We can't necessarily break these cycles. That's not happening. Life is weird in that way. You can't break cycles. And if you want to, it's going to be really difficult to do it. You need a large group of people to do that. But, yeah, so just a random thought that I thought about. I'm just kind of freeballing this, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm saying what comes to my mind, and that's coming out of my mouth, and I'm making this as weird as possible to make people feel weird about this specific video. And it's getting really meta right now, and I should probably change that. So yes, the future will repeat, if that makes sense. The future will be a continuous cycle of past events, and there's not much we can do to change that, and it feels as if there is some higher power out there doing this to us. Well, not us specifically, but certain people doing this to some certain people, and they're living out these same lives, so to say, and it feels familiar to them, but they just can't tell you why. If this video seems weird or seems dumb or something, I don't blame you, because I'm making it seem this way, and that's how it is. People make things in a certain way and make it, weird and repetitive, so to say, and I keep falling back on this sort of thing, and I can't explain what I'm doing right now, but I'm trying to do this in some way. But yeah, life is weird. Anything else I needed to say besides that? Things will change. Actually, I needed to talk about this. Things can and will change, and I keep saying that things never change because they stay the same, and it's a continuous cycle. but things change, which then they change again, and it changes, and it's the same, but it changes. That's the cycle that is life, and come 4 years' time, things will definitely have changed a lot more than usual, but we'll be going back to this continuous cycle. Hell, even by the end of this year, things will be different, but they will be the same. This was a tiny little video, a 6-minute video with ample amounts of information. Not really ample, but that's why I did the 3 because it's not really information that's important, but it's not information that should be forgotten. It's information about life that some people need to think about. And you can look forward to a video where I discuss past videos from the past that people may have not learned from. Aside from that, coming out in the year 2020, there's not much else I think I need to say. I was thinking of a closing quote to end this with. Fuck. I'm at a loss for words right now. What do you think I should end it on? Something about life and how you gotta keep moving forward, or something about the past and how we might repeat it, or something. They have not failed, but they have suspended their mission, if that makes sense. They will come back, but not in the same way you have left them. I guess. I'm throwing these words out to weird people out, and to make this seem jumbled and weird and different. And we'll see it. One day I will do a proper discussion or interview or whatever it will be called. But as of right now, just know that life is weird. Circles are weird. Circles are impossible, but that's how things work. Time is weird, and we will soon learn that in due time. Yeah. Closing statement. Just talk about it. Talk about this video with someone. Whether it be your dog, your cat, your grandmother, your grandfather, your parents, whatever. Talk about this with someone, and let them know the future. Goodbye.